Good morning, everyone. A satellite scanning the Indian Ocean for remnants of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 has found now what appears to be a debris field containing 122 objects. Malaysia's defense minister calling this the most credible lead that they have. The objects were seen close to where 3 other satellites previously detected objects in the South Indian Ocean. These images, by the way, were taken on Sunday. The objects range in size from 1 meter long to 23 meters in length. Ships and planes are again searching for debris now that stormy seas have calmed a little bit. Various floating objects have been spotted by planes over the past week or so, but none were seen on a second pass. That frustration has been repeated several times.
Anybody has gone through this, what we have gone through in the 17 days, have indicated to me that we have done quite an admirable job. Not many countries in the world could get 26 countries to work together. Of course, as we go through it today, when there is no conclusion to it, when we have not found the debris and we have not linked any debris to MH370, speculation will go on and people will look to Malaysia. But I think history will judge us well.
In Beijing, some families continue to hold out a glimmer of hope that their loved ones may have somehow survived. Families have lashed out, in fact, at Malaysia for essentially declaring their family members dead without any physical evidence of the plane's remains. South of the border, with the help of cadaver dogs now and small bulldozers, the search continues for victims of Saturday's deadly mudslide in Washington state. Officials in Osa, Washington, confirm at least 16 people are dead, while another 8 bodies have been located but not yet recovered. Searchers are being hampered by a flood warning and a flash flood watch within the 2.5 square kilometer mudslide zone. The city of Calgary says it is right on schedule with work shoring up and repairing the banks of the Bow River as we get ready for the spring thaw this year. Erosion protection work in 6 critical locations along the Bow will be completed by June as planned. Work is also being done to protect from future flooding. If you travel along Memorial Drive between Crowchild Trail and the 10th Street Bridge near Kensington, you will see some of this work being done. The shoring up is necessary because experts say it's still too early to predict the level of flood risk this year. As we get ready for the spring thaw, a lot of people are starting to ask as well about the snowpack west of us in the mountains. Alberta Environment says a measurement done earlier this month shows the snowpack at only a little above what's considered normal. Good news as well, that's lower than compared to this time last year. Officials are reminding us that last June's flooding, though, was more about a lot of rain falling all at once than just how much snow melted in the mountains. Our country's 2 biggest railways are moving now to make rail transport much safer. CN and CP Rail both phasing out or upgrading older model DOT 111 tanker cars. Those tanker cars are the ones that were involved in last summer's fiery derailment disaster in Lac Mégantic in Quebec. Critics say older versions of the rail car simply are not strong enough to remain intact in an accident. DOT 111s constructed after late 2011 are apparently built to stronger safety standards. And that's your news to 7:08, -8 still at the airport this morning. Heading back to Jill Bellin.